Commonwealth of Virginia wants to significantly reduce its electric energy consumption by 10% by 2020. Virginia Energy Sense is a state-sponsored program designated to help Virginians reach this goal and cut down on energy costs. Joining us, we have Andy Farmer, the manager of the Virginia Energy Sense program, who has come to give us some easy tips to save money and energy. Andy, thank you for being here.
Happy to be here, Chris.
Let's talk about this. Tell me more about this 10% challenge.
Well, it's a part of the policy to reduce electricity consumption. And Virginia Energy Sense supports that policy goal by reducing it 10%. 10% is an easy goal for anybody to achieve without spending a lot of money. There are a lot of easy steps you can take right now.
Now, I know my electric bill, a lot of folks' electric bill, sometimes we look at it, it's a little high.
Yes.
But there's some ways to cut back on that.
Yeah, so many people say, yeah, I'd love to cut my electric consumption, but where do I get started?
Right.
Well, first thing you can do is with your lighting.
Very simple.
Very simple. Invest in LED lights. These yes, they are more expensive than the old incandescents, but they a 60-watt bulb, this uses about 10 watts. Over the course of a year, you can save probably about 70 to 90% of the electricity just from one bulb.
And still getting the same amount of light.
Exactly, same amount. It's called lumens. It's the brightness of the light. Change out 5 of these bulbs and you can have a big impact.
That's incredible. And also, you know, when you go by and you look on your wall, that thermostat is staring back at you all the time. It's important that we use our thermostat wisely, isn't it?
That's right. That's something that doesn't cost anything, just to adjust the thermostat yourself. And if you're going out to work in the morning, knock it back when you're in the air conditioning season. In the winter, you want to make sure you knock it back as well.
Right.
Then adjust it when you come home. Or you buy a programmable thermostat.
Right.
This will do the work for you in adjusting your
But you don't ever want to get into the habit of just moving your thermostat up and down to suit your fancy. You want to get it on one and stay comfortable.
Yeah, what you want to do is look at your day parts.
Right.
And the idea is to make your heating and air conditioning system work a little more smoothly. And by adjusting it during the day parts for a couple hours in the morning, midday, afternoon, and overnight, you can have some big impacts.
And you can save a lot of money just by going and getting some caulk and taking care of some air spaces in your home.
A great weekend DIY guide. Look at those gaps around your windows, your doors, around the foundation of your house. You can test for leakage. Take care of that. You make sure you have a tighter house, a more comfortable house, and a healthier environment.
We also got to, and I know that I'm bad about this, is with my central heat and air, is the air filters, is making sure that they're changed on a regular basis.
Well, an easy way to do it, to remember to do it, is called an air filter whistle.
Okay.
You put this on the air filter,
right?
And when you've changed it, you insert it. As it begins to build up, the lint or whatever, it begins to make a whistling noise. It's not real loud. It's not like a smoke detector or anything.
Right.
But a whistling noise, that tells you that it's probably time you want to change the filter. And so you take the filter out, put a new one in, wash this out, insert it, and use it again. And again, everybody has different situations in their household. You have pets, you may need to change your filters more often.
Right. And also, you brought these as well, and I find these interesting as well.
Right.
Is these the socket covers?
Right. These are little foam gaskets. You put these behind a socket or a light plate. If you've ever been in your house and you realize there's air leakage around the outlets on the exterior walls of your house, put this behind the plate and seal that up. You cut down on leakage. Again, these are inexpensive, available at a hardware store or home improvement store.
Now, there's some websites out there. Folks want more tips, if they want more information on this 10% program. Tell us about those as well.
VirginiaEnergySense.org, that's our website, has a great deal of information. We have a DIY guide, so you're looking for some projects this weekend to improve your house. We also have a feature called My Energy Star. We've developed this with Energy Star, and it provides about 60 tips, all low-cost, no-cost type tips, where you can get started on being more energy efficient.
And you mentioned those Energy Star labels that come on appliances. It's important when you're buying appliances to check those out.
Certainly on appliances and also with light bulbs too. With these, you want to make sure we're an Energy Star partner, so I'll tell you that much. The Energy Star label ensures that they've been tested and the claims they're making are verified, and you're going to get what you pay for.
Andy, thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
10%. It's an achievable goal, and you can find out more at that website right there at the bottom of the screen. We'll be back with more Daytime in just a few.